start streaming. Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's make sure that we're coming through loud and clear here. Good on that. Stream is going. Mixer's coming through. We're live. Thanks for joining us this week. We got a cool Easter-themed episode coming along for you guys. Easter-themed events. You don't have to celebrate Easter, but if you want to do some egg coloring or Easter spring color celebrations, that's what we got for you this week. We have a amazing guest host, the female Titan, Riley. There she is.
What's up?
What's up, Riley?
What's up?
We've always got our guy in the chair, Troy, and then we got me, Tom Donahue. I am the largest ramen influencer in Denver these days, so keep that in mind. Don't get it twisted.
Absolutely.
Our sponsor this week is Kitcaster. Kitcaster books your podcast interviews. If you are a funded startup founder, C-suite executive, or just somebody with a good story that you're trying to share on podcasts, you can go to kitcaster.com and get hooked up for a fully all-inclusive podcast campaign. So check it out. Kitcaster.com/Denver is our link. You can also follow us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, What's Good Denver on all of those channels. And that's the intro. So Ryan's pretty good at doing those. I'm just winging it here. But Troy, what's good with you over there? Troy's been making these awesome shorts of our podcast here, and some of them blow up. I mean, the LeBron themed ones, those blow up for sure. But who would have known that the ramen festival would have blown up?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand how this algorithm works. Because what was it? Friday we had not a lot of followers. Friday morning, we didn't have many followers on TikTok specifically, and then you just get caught in the algorithm, and the views start racking in. I think the Denver Ramen Festival that we were promoting did it's at 220,000 plays right now, and we got a bunch of followers. So
yeah,
slowly
over
but surely
1,000
building
followers from just the ramen festival.
It's over 2,000 now. It's still going.
I had homies texting me being like, yo, did I see a video of you talking about a ramen festival? I was like, yeah.
No, oh really? But it was in their algorithm.
Yeah, because he was like, this might sound weird, but it looks like you on this video. I'm like, it is me.
It's definitely you. It's pretty
Yeah,
clearly
it's
you. I don't think it
very
could more clearly be you.
zoomed in on my face,
Tom
for
is
sure.
pretty iconic too in your delivery.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
we
It
got-
was a slow delivery. I couldn't tell if one comment was being really nice about my voice, saying that it was soothing, or if she was having this multi-layered deep joke saying that, because her comment was,
I think
what do you think, Troy? I mean,
I think it was a genuine compliment.
I think I was a little bit in my own head, because the comment was something along the lines of, I could listen to you
It's right here. Right?
give ramen. Yeah, what is it, Troy?
Bro, with that voice, I can listen to you read ramen cooking directions. LOL.
Okay, so I was a little bit in my head about how slow I was speaking in this video, and I thought that this person might be sneak dissing me, saying
Trolling.
I was talking so slow that I could give ramen cooking directions, which ramen takes hours and hours to simmer.
I don't know. How do you
I don't know.
interpret that, Riley? I think they're saying I could listen to him read anything is the way I kind of read it.
That's how we should look at it. But listen, to that commenter, if you're listening to the show, please write in and let us know. Okay. Let us know if you were sneak dissing me or if you actually enjoyed the talk. So anyway, I said in the intro, we've got some Easter themed events or spring themed events, however you want to do it. We don't all need to celebrate Easter here, but we got some family friendly things. We've got some not so family friendly things. I think we're all around the spectrum. So um, that's what we're going to talk about. We've also got some great local events, as always, just things going on this week. And then we'll go through our highlights from last week. So why don't we start with Riley? Riley, you should bring us through your weekly events this week. So non-Easter themed.
Perfect. Okay. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. It's always great to join the What's Good Denver team. And we
Absolutely.
also
Second
do,
time back, right?
yeah,
Second
I'm
time
like a
as a guy.
reoccurring
Nice.
guest now, which is fun.
Amazing.
Second time of many, hopefully.
I hope so. Yeah, and we, Tom forgot to mention, we do have an extra guest. He's laying on the floor right now, but it's my puppy Toulouse. So if anybody has any questions or comments, let us know in the in the
I'll get
TikTok. But yeah, so stuff going on this week. So first thing, there is an event on Saturday morning. It is actually part of a volunteer group that I have been volunteering with for a couple years now, called Friends of Red Rocks. We meet on the last Saturday of every month at the North Lot from 9:30 to 11, and we go and clean up trash around the park. Make sure that Red Rocks stays beautiful, stays iconic, and stays a really great place to check out music throughout the summer. So if anyone's interested in joining, feel free to swing by. There's always bagels and pretty good coffee and great company. So would highly recommend checking out Friends of Red Rocks.
Nice. And you get some events to go to, right? When you're working with them?
You do.
Something like that?
You do. Yeah, there's an ultra sneaky extra benefit to being a volunteer with Friends of Red Rocks, and occasionally you get to go see some of the concerts. You volunteer ahead of the shift or ahead of the show, talk about the park, help people with questions, take pictures, and then every now and then you get to go check out the music afterwards. So definitely worth your time to check out.
How do you sign up if you
Yeah,
want
for
to
sure.
join
So
the
you
group?
go to friendsofredrocks.org and you fill out a questionnaire. It's pretty easy. You get a PIN number, and then you go and you show up. And I have a big gaggle of folks that go every month, and I just keep like adding people. So now it's probably 12 of us that walk around with dogs and trash
Nice.
pickers and coffee. But it's super cool. And if you're at a show, feel free to say hi. We're always working the booths. So yeah.
Nice.
Next time
And
you're in town, Troy, I'll take you up there.
yeah, I'm like looking at this and like this sounds like it would be a great way to wake up on a Saturday and just go get outside, have some coffee, and be contributing to a good cause.
Yeah, it's the bomb. And yeah, you
Yeah.
walk around, you have a nice hike on a Saturday morning, you've done your service for the community, and you get to like hang out with a bunch of cool people who all really like music.
Nice. Do you see the dudes like sprinting down the seats like full speed?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So there's a couple different like camps within the Friends of Red Rocks. So you have your like trash
Mhm.
pickers, which is where I like to live because it's like a nice, lovely jaunt. And then you have the gum scrapers, and those are the people. I know it's
that's tough.
hardcore, and they like
Whoa.
have those little like wheeled like beds that you lay on like as a mechanic, and they're like under there scraping gum. And so sometimes, you know,
Whoa.
you see the like crazy ripped dudes like sprinting up and down, and they like like jump over you, and you're like cleaning gum. It's
Wow.
wild.
You get a little bit of everyone. I've never been the type of person that like puts my gum under a desk or a bench or
No.
like I don't understand who are the people doing that because every time I put my hands under any sort of like desk or table or surface, there's always gum. It's in a restaurant, in a classroom,
That's
probably like
wild.
in the office you guys are working in. There's probably some gum somewhere
I
under a table.
know.
Like who?
No
There's gonna
way.
be gum
We're
somewhere.
all on the straight and narrow here.
Yeah, not
Nobody's
under the
a
work desk. That would be crazy. But
I,
like any sidewalk or public surface, it's disgusting.
yeah,
Who
it's a
does
certain
that?
kind of
Like
person who leaves their gum. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, you could definitely evangelize for us, Troy, and just
yeah.
shame every one of those gum stickers, you know?
Yeah, like as growing up as a kid, I could never understand like why are like I don't like I just throw it away. Like I don't understand like why are
Seriously.
people Why are
Yeah,
people doing this?
like a normal human person. We're like, hey,
Yeah.
there's a trash can. I'll use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, yeah,
Um,
that's
Right.
that's good that they have a dedicated crew though keeping the gum off Red Rocks. That makes me happy to hear.
yeah, we
Mm.
actually went viral a couple weeks ago. Like,
I saw that.
did you really,
Saw the
Tom?
video, the gum, Red Rocks gum video.
Yeah, that's us. So we did, geez, I should know my own stats here, but we picked up some astronomically high amount of gum. It was like 800 pounds of something um, that we
No.
like cleaned
Wow.
up. So, and I think like the Denver Post picked it up, and like they were getting outreach from like folks in like the UK were picking up the story. It was crazy.
It's a lot of
Wow.
gum.
Yeah. And
That's
then you can
wild.
like help with like trail cleanup projects. We also partner with Denver Parks and Rec, who are the people and the organization who actually run and own Red Rock. So we like, are out there cleaning up trails and like making sure that like all the runoff is fine. We've helped plant it. We've helped plant grass. It's cool. I'd highly recommend for anyone who's interested to check out Friends of Red Rocks. It is a great program.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then there's the Rocky Horror Picture Show live sing along this Saturday night at 10 p.m. at the Esquire. This is a cult classic. If anyone doesn't know about Rocky Horror Picture Show, it is like an iconically terrible but also wonderful movie that has like gained a cult following. So you go 10 p.m. is when it starts. You stand in line. They have a crew and a cast that acts alongside the movie. And so all of these moments in the movie, like there's a scene where it's raining, and so you get a bag and it has a newspaper and you put it over your head while the scene's going on, and then they spray the audience with a water gun. So it's like it's raining on you while it's happening. So if
Whoa.
you've never done it,
Immersive 4D experience there.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's 4D before 4D was like even a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how this became like a yearly and they'll sometimes do it around like Christmas and around like Halloween. Like it's just always randomly happening, I feel like. And it's everywhere. It's Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's always been around like through high school, middle school.
It's amazing. Troy, have you ever seen the movie?
No, I was just about to say I actually haven't seen the movie. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like I've seen like the whatever the poster before, like the cover of the movie, but I've never actually seen it.
It's incredible. Yeah, they do it monthly most of the time, but I have to
Wow.
imagine they do it in LA. You should check it out.
Is it kind of like what was that movie, The Room? Kind of like that type of a thing where it's like so bad that it's famous.
That's exactly what it is. And then like it's a musical too. So
Hmm.
like if you
Okay.
know the words to the songs, everybody sings along. There's this dance in it called the time warp. And so it's like it's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody like does the dance and sings it in the theater. Like everybody stands up and then you like run around the theater like in like a Congo line. And
Whoa.
it's incredible. And so, yeah, like every time you see certain characters, there's like a script that everybody knows in the theater. So the first time you see it, it's like it'll be fun for you to watch the movie, but it's so much more fun to watch everybody else. Like, who knows?
Do the stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you should
That is
check it
wild.
out.
Cool.
That's awesome. And then the last big event, I think, is an Easter egg hunt at my house. So, for anyone who's
Oh,
interested,
cool.
we're meeting at 11. And my dad told me that I was hosting Easter brunch at my house this year, but my family like has some very like odd duck Easter traditions. So we usually get like a giant tray of sushi from the Asian market kind of close to my house.
Nice.
And I love an egg hunt. Last year I got so excited that we were having one I cried. So I love them so much. And then
Wow.
we watch Silence of the Lambs is like our
Cool.
Easter movie tradition because it's got lambs in it. So it's very holiday friendly.
Very shepherd-esque.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. That's a quite the combination there. You got sushi, Silence of the Lambs, egg hunts. That's a good day right there.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if anybody has tips on things I can put in Easter eggs. My dad like growing up would put like quarters in them. We never were like a jelly bean family or a chocolate family, but he was like there's one golden egg with like $10 in it, and my sister and I would duke it out in the front yard to find that egg.
Gotta get the prize egg.
Oh yeah.
My dad would do the dollar bills and the egg, and he'd put out like 40 or 50 of them. And like me and my brother he would let us loose, and it'd be like there was no limit. It was just whoever got more. So we'd be like competing hard.
Yeah, how fast can you find them?
I know, and
So,
it's
like-
like anarchy in the best way possible.
Yeah.
So,
Very
yeah.
exciting.
Those are the big events this week. If anyone's interested, feel free to swing by. It's an open invite.
For some Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, exactly. The viewing party. Not
Nice.
quite as intense as the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but we
Yeah.
do know all of the words to that movie.
So yeah, when we clip when we put the clip on socials of the Easter egg hunt at your house, hopefully this one doesn't get 300,000 plays.
Yeah,
and
and then-
people lining up down the block.
Everyone's gonna be trying to
hope it
find this
does.
location.
You know, I want to start a new holiday tradition across all of America, and it's not Easter brunch. It's Silence of the Lambs on Easter.
And sushi.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's some nice Chianti and fava beans. That's the other
Nice.
one, which is the iconic line from that movie, in case anyone hasn't seen it a million times.
Not every Easter. I've not seen it once per year. So
Well, Tom, you could help us start the tradition. You and the cats watching Silence of the Lambs on Sunday.
oh, for sure. Yeah, but they're afraid. They might not like it.
Yeah, they're babies still.
They're too young.
Yeah, it is for a more mature crowd. Awesome.
Sweet. Thanks, Riley. I'll hop through my events real quick. That was an Easter pun. Did you like that?
Oh yeah, that was great.
These are just the normal events, and then we'll get through to the Easter ones. Even though Riley's event was a little Eastery.
It was Easter heavy. Sorry.
Yeah, that one's that's okay. This is all part of the theme this week. I found a couple cool ones. This week you can go to the Nuggets versus Timberwolves basketball game, and also partake in a salsa dance party. So listen to this. Hold on, let me get the visuals on everybody's screen here. Here we go. So Caldac, Colorado Afro-Latin Dance and Arts Collective Nuggets game salsa dance party at Ball Arena. So I'm going to go through the schedule for you guys. 6 to 7 p.m. Pre-game salsa bachata dance social in exclusive conference suite. It's dope. Then from 7 to 9, you have the game. So the Nuggets game's going to be on. You're there at the stadium already. And then from 9 to 10, post-game salsa bachata dance social in exclusive suite. 10 to 11 p.m., once-in-a-lifetime social dancing experience on the Nuggets basketball court. So I think it's $45. You get to go to the game. You get a salsa and social experience before the game. Then you get the game. Then 2 more dancing experiences after the game. From 9 to 10, you have your normal one in like whatever suite they have you guys in. And then from 10 to 11, you actually get to go down and dance on the court. That's pretty dope. I mean, it's going to be a late night of salsa and basketball. But, I mean, that sounds like a pretty unique. I've just never heard of anything like this. So check this schedule out. Very serious. Sneakers only on the court.
Ooh.
Okay.
No heels.
That's pretty epic. I wonder if you get a chance to do any salsa with like Jokic or
Yeah, is Jokic
in the locker room maybe.
Is Jokic staying after? I mean, they can barely keep him during the game, so I don't know if he's gonna be doing any salsa after. But maybe that's what he's into. So
yeah, you never know.
maybe you see. I'm sure on that pre-game session, you might run into somebody Who knows?
Yeah, that
Um,
sounds epic.
yes, Denver Nuggets and Ball Arena organization have made it very, very clear that we must not wear any kind of heels or dance shoes on the court. Sneakers only. So get your sneakers on. Um, yeah, so exclusive suite. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else important for you guys to know. Seems great. It looks like it's $45, but there may be some different pricing here depending on what kind of seat you actually get yourself for the game. I think you can choose like any seat, but check that out. It looks really cool. It's Ball Arena starting at 6 p.m. on Friday, the 29th. So yeah, I was pretty hyped about that one. Looks like a fun time. I'm not going to be in town, but that sounds like something I would want to do. I mean, I've never had a salsa class, so.
45 bucks. That seems, isn't that like cheaper than like an actual ticket to the game, like a standard ticket? Or is that about in line?
You can, I think for like a nosebleed, you can get it something around there. But the fact that you're getting salsa and that, I mean, we'll have to have everybody look in and see how it works. But I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like 45 and then whatever the price of your ticket is.
Mm,
Mm.
I could see that.
We'll dig deep into it. But check
Yeah.
that out. Link in the description. Here's another event that I found, and I chose this because I've always wanted one of these for myself. It is a mini terrarium making class, mini terrarium plant and pour. So join us at the Leaves of Three and create your own mini terrarium and sip on a complimentary drink for those over 21 years. Yeah, I've always been interested in little terrariums, especially little like self-sustaining ones that like you're gonna jar up and it's gonna live longer than you. I don't think this is that legit, but you do get to make these little terrariums, or terrarium. Is I think there's a difference between a terrarium and a terranium. I don't
I
know.
actually have zero idea.
Do you know what a terrarium is, Troy? It's like a
Um,
it's like a
it's a type
tiny
of plant, type of little plant, right?
like a tiny little plant ecosystem.
Like succulent or
Well,
They do put
oh yeah.
succulents in them occasionally.
yeah, it's
Yes, I know what that is.
like a picture frame kind of for a plant. Then they just like
Mhm.
live in a little enclosed environment.
Yeah. Like
A
you
lot
can
of
make ones
times.
that are like fully enclosed environments that like are self-sustaining. Like there's a whole water cycle inside the terrarium. These don't look
That's cool.
like these don't look like those ones. These just look like kind of little fun decorative plant holders.
Tom
But
just wants to be like that girl. Like that's the vibe.
yeah,
The like girl dinner, terrariums,
seriously.
and like skincare.
This looks like you also get a skincare routine. Like you put like a aloe plant in there for your skincare routine for
Nice.
sure. So each ticket
Nice.
includes one mini glass terrarium, soul substrate, two assorted succulents, decorative stones, and a complimentary cocktail. This is $45. I mean, I'm not gonna hate, but I may choose salsa and basketball for the same price. This is also Friday at 6:30. So two different types of people. You can choose to go to salsa and basketball or terrariums and one complimentary cocktail. But still, I've always wanted a terrarium of my own, so this looks pretty legit. And then last but not least, I have the Paranormal Circus. They call it the Paranormal
Whoa.
Cirque, but it's a circus. Same thing. I have seen this, not the show, but I've seen the actual tent just like pop up out of nowhere. I think I was going to get a Raising Cane's In and Out combo when I used to live up in Thornton because they're right next to each other. So I would get a double from In and Out, and then I would get like a 3-piece box from Cane's and have like the Cane's as the
Whoa.
appetizer, and then
That
yeah,
is a collaboration right there that I have not experienced, but that sounds amazing.
it's great. But anyway, the parking lot had the Paranormal Circus in there, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Because it's huge. It's a huge tent. I got the image of the tent up right now. I wonder if this is from Kane's parking lot. It might be. That might be In-N-Out's corner right there from when they had it in Thornton last year. They set this up around a few different places in Colorado, but it's a scary circus. It's cool. I'll read the description really quickly. Under this clown castle, the black and red big top tent, acrobats of the air, illusionists, freaks, mysterious creatures, and all the elements that make one think of a normal circus, but that of normal has very little. New show with breathtaking implications, always poised between fun and the most uninhibited fear that will transport you to a dark world inhabited by creatures with incredible circus art abilities.
Wow.
So it's cool. It's like a scary circus. Paranormal
It looks
circus.
like it's 17 and or under 17 requires parent or adult guardian.
Because it's too
So it's-
scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there may be some like burlesque aspects as well. Like some
Got it.
scantily clad performers, but it's more so circus. It's not like a burlesque show. So, I mean, it's crazy stunts going on in here for sure.
I don't know if your pun was intentional, but when you mentioned you were in the In-N-Out parking lot, you said, "What the hell is this?" I like that there.
Seriously
That was
though,
pr-
it
that was a
is.
good one.
The tent is wild looking if you see it, and when you're used to a giant empty parking lot next to In-N-Out and Raising Cane's, like I thought it was going to be a huge line, but it was actually all people coming into park for the circus. So that's going to be all weekend. It's like $16. So check it out. There's like a bunch of different show times. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check it out. Paranormal Circ. That's something that, I may be actually doing because I love a good circus. I love, acrobatics, art performances. I think that stuff is really exciting. And they got some really big, dangerous things going on in there. So that's what we got. That's our weekly events this week. Before we jump into the feature, which is going to be a little bit more Easter themed events and holiday themed events, why don't we do highlights from last week? Troy, what did you have going on last week? Oh, wait, sorry, Troy, 1 second. 1 second, our Zoom just froze up. I want to make sure that Troy's coming in loud and clear really quick. I got to just fix that up.
No worries. Can you hear me?
Oh, no. I mean, I can hear you, Troy, but the OBS was messed up. But now you are good and live.
It's cool. Yeah, this weekend was a big weekend for me. It was the first weekend I got outside my house and done anything social in like 2 months.
Nice.
So
Way to go.
yeah, we went to a friend's birthday party, which was in the I think it's called the Arts District. It's this town in LA. I think that's what it's called. It's just called the Arts District. It's like downtown LA. I went to this Italian restaurant, got some pizza, some drinks, and then they're big into like the kind of like dark techno scene.
Ooh, yeah.
And we got talked into going to a warehouse party.
Ooh.
It was like a dark techno warehouse party, and
Dang.
it was literally called. I went up to the door when we were going in, and I was like, "What is this event called?" To the security guard. It was like in kind of a sketchy alley, and it was like this random hidden door. And he's like, "If you know, you know." And I thought he was like messing with me, but then that was the name of the event. If you know, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Interesting.
Yeah, went in there, and yeah, we were in there late, listening to some pretty heavy techno, some drinks. It was a good time. It was my big outing, and yeah, I was definitely feeling quite tired Saturday morning after that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, those things they go a little late.
That could be it. Yeah.
But yeah,
Troy,
That
that's
was
the
my big-
most like LA name for a party I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, when he said it to me, I thought he was like kind of being like a jerk a little bit and just saying it. And then I like found out the next day. I was like, oh, that's what it was actually called. But yeah, that is a very LA name. It was a very LA thing to do. I feel like to like techno warehouse party. But it was fun and I'm glad I went out and socialized, but now I'm ready to hermit down again for a couple
Nice.
weeks.
For a few weeks, you gotta
Yeah.
take off. Was it some like that kind of
It was
techno?
it was an all vinyl set, so it was like
Ooh,
they didn't
classic
have the
techno.
like the luxury of like the full digital library. It was kind of like bouncing around to a bunch of different stuff.
Cool.
It wasn't like actual dark techno. There was some tech house and stuff too, but
All
I like
right,
to just
word.
call it dark techno. Sounds cooler.
Yeah. If it's in a warehouse, you gotta get the dark
Yeah,
techno going.
yeah, it was fun though. What about you guys? What did you guys get going on last week?
Yeah, Tom, what did you do?
My highlight for last week. Also, I think Zoom made their free meeting shorter. We got 8 minutes left, just to give you guys a heads up.
Oh,
Um,
they're
Well,
squeezing us out.
I
They're putting a
know,
well,
price on us.
like it's
we'll run through
crazy.
this. We got this.
Yes, I hit up a really cool new restaurant called La Forêt. Um, it is a French themed restaurant. It's down on South Broadway. It replaced, I forget the name of the place that it replaced, but anyway, it was super good. It's kind of like a almost on the border of like fine dining, but you get some really high quality stuff there, like very well done. For every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., they have their pastis hour, which is basically a happy hour, and everything's a little bit cheaper with a limited menu. I would recommend checking that out. They have this traditional pastis, which is like an aperitif in France, and it's almost like absinthe, kind of, but you mix kind of in your little bit of water and a little bit of green mint syrup to your liking. It's an alcoholic beverage, and you use that as like a palate cleanser in between your small plates to share. Um, just to give you an idea of what kind of stuff is at this pastis hour, you can get some escargot, some
Ooh.
frites, some artichoke, baked brie, elk tartare. We got almost all those things except the tartare. We weren't feeling it that day, but not until 5 p.m.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
5
it
p.m.
does.
is when French onion soup becomes available. So next time I'm not going to make the mistake. We went right at 4, and by the time 5 came around, we were too full. But check it out. It's a amazingly aesthetic restaurant. The ambiance in there is really cool. It actually is like you're in a huge forest. So check that out. That was definitely the highlight of last week.
Did you
Riley?
get any pictures or videos of the food or anything?
I don't think that I did, but you know what, Troy? That would be good for us to do. And next time I'm gonna talk about something um, on the show, I will make sure that I'm recording some pictures and videos so that that can get tied into the TikToks.
Oh yeah, that's good thinking right there. Yeah, whenever you're in any of the, I mean that spot sounds sick. If you're ever anywhere like that, some some original footage would be
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna go
we
back there soon with my buddy for his engagement, so we'll
nice.
we'll get it going.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna
gotta
be
give the
fun.
people what they want.
Yes, Riley, how about you?
I just found out about this new app. I'm very like jealous of both of you. You went out and did fun things last week. I was like a hermit person last week, Troy. So I was like embodying you just a week ahead of time.
Nice,
But I
nice.
found out about this new app that I've been like living and dying by. It's called Too Good to Go. And I
Mm,
don't know, does anyone know about this already?
no.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's my new favorite thing. Like, as a very budget conscious woman, um, it is like an app that connects to like little restaurants and stores around you that sells products that are like right about at their sell by date. So you get them at a wicked good price. So like there's a
Mm,
great coffee shop kind of by my house called Nixon's Coffee. And if you're in Denver, check it out. They make good stuff. But they sell all of their like baked goods that are right about to be dead at like a crazy discount. So you get like 5 or 7 pieces of coffee cake or like sandwiches and stuff for like $6. And
wow.
so you can go check it out, get a smoking deal. and also like help end some food waste a little bit.
Nice. Too good to go. Is that what it was?
Yeah. And it's like, it's kind of exclusive because they only sell a couple bags a day, mystery bags. So you never know what you're going to get.
Oh, cool.
And as like the bougie lady that I like would like to be, I feel like I'm like bougie on a budget. Like that's where I live.
Yeah,
I want fancy
sure.
stuff, but I refuse to pay for it.
Yeah, that's nice. That's why you got to have like the happy hour at the French restaurant.
$100. Yeah,
Big
that's why you
That's
live and die on Facebook Marketplace. I see you, Troy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah. Shout out Facebook Marketplace.
yeah, this episode's sponsored by Facebook Marketplace.
Wow.
Get on and get a good deal.
How
But
does
yeah,
the too good to go know? Like, do the restaurants register with it and like share like what food they're throwing out? That must be how it works, right?
yeah, exactly. I don't really know exactly how their business model works, but I think they just like take a cut probably. But yeah, so you
That's
don't ever
cool.
really know what you're gonna get, but there's a whole bunch of like Denver little local joints that are really good, and also like Whole Foods. So there's a lot of options.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so check it
Love
out.
that. We'll put the link in the script.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? I feel like we shouldn't allow Zoom to limit us. Like, why not just switch the camera over to me and Riley for a sec, and we'll bring Troy back in like 30 seconds.
For sure.
Let's do it.
We can use my Zoom too, because a lot of times what it'll do is like it will say you can't start again for 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll send it over.
Okay, well, yeah. Riley, you go ahead and start a Zoom
Okay.
real quick.
All
Me and
right.
Troy will hang right here, and you can send us the Zoom link
All right.
so that we get Troy back in. We don't have too much more to go over anyway, but you know what? We
Just
can't
some
be...
Easter events, family
Yeah.
activities.
Exactly, the main theme of the show this week. We can't allow Zoom to put a damper on our fun here.
I know it can't
Yeah.
silence us. That would be messed up.
I know. It sucks that Ryan is the one who has the unlimited, and then whenever he's not in, we're 45 minutes or less. But
Awesome. All
that's
right.
okay.
See you on a sec.
All right.
Okay, Riley's gonna go. While she is gone and sending us the new Zoom link, I'm gonna talk about my Easter themed events. So let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna start very family friendly, and I'm gonna end very family unfriendly for these. So if you are the person who wants to celebrate Easter and do the classic holiday stuff, I got something for you. If you are somebody who is not an Easter celebrator or a religious person or family person, and you want to have still some fun holiday excitement, but it's not really your thing to be on the family friendly side of things, we got something for you too. So don't worry. Even though I think the theme, Troy, was family friendly.
Just family activities, and if you happen to celebrate Easter, that's this weekend. So
Okay. Well, I got some of those, and I got
Perfect.
some that are maybe a little different.
Perfect.
Okay, so Riley sent us the new link.
Okay, I'll switch over.
Let's switch real quick. BRB peeps. This is the struggle. This is what Zoom needs us to do.
What's up, Troy? Can you hear me?
Troy will hear you once I join in because
Oh, you run the whole thing, Tom.
I control the sound here.
Tom's the sound man.
There we go.
Yep. And let's make sure. Yep, we're all good. We're right back in it. It's like we
Okay.
never left.
Take that, capitalism.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Take that, big tech. Zoom. We could just use Discord or something. Like a Discord is the way to go these days. I'm waiting for like big corporate tech and business to adopt Discord instead of paying for Zoom for no reason. Right? That's what I'm
Toulouse
saying.
doesn't like big tech either.
Toulouse
He
hates
sup-
big tech.
He
You're
supports
like,
small business. Toulouse.
tell him Toulouse.
Hey, come here. Yeah, I know you have strong feelings on capitalism and big tech, but
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be cool.
Okay, so let me get to it here. I have. Oh, wait, really quick. We're going to go from the paranormal circus over to the first one that I have going on is family friendly Easter egg hunt party. Of course.
Let's go.
That's at my
Let's-
house, Tom.
Let's do this. Yeah, I know. This is competing with Riley's. Riley, I don't know what time your hunt is going on. This one's going from 11 to 3 p.m.
Oh shoot, yeah. There's a big crossover over there.
I think maybe the hunt might be just a certain part of that. But look at this. Egg hunt, bounce castle, free kid pizza, bunny photo op, petting zoo, ice cream, craft table, much more. The Easter kid friendly egg hunt, it's $20 RSVP per kid. I think kids are the only people who gotta pay for this. Parents are getting in free, which it's usually the other way around, but this is a kid function. Hop into Easter at Junction Food Hall on March 31st, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Egg hunt, bounce castle, free treats, petting zoo, arts and crafts, and more. So Junction Food Hall, I don't think I've ever been to this one, but it's at 2000 South Colorado Boulevard. It's going to be an exciting Easter egg hunt party.
Ooh.
Wow, there really is a lot of activities, though. Don't miss
Hop
out.
on over to the egg sighting.
Yes. Oh,
Party.
yeah. There's lots of Easter puns in this. Don't miss out on the joyous Easter festivities. So, yeah, there's your family-friendly, have some fun. Bring the kids along. Sounds like a great deal. $20. Your kid's going to have the time of their life. And they're going to find some Easter eggs. So, check that out. Moving on down the line. So, now I'm going to go out of the family friendly, and we're still going to be very Easter themed and celebratory themed. We've got Easter Boozy Bunny Brunch. Okay. The image is just a gnome holding an Easter egg. Oh man.
What else would you need in the image? That tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
I think I'm frozen on the paranormal tab. Hold on a sec, everyone.
Oh no.
Dang it. I feel like you guys missed the Boozy Bunny Brunch. Or not the Boozy Bunny Brunch. You guys missed the other one. Hold on a sec. Here we go. Now you guys got it. Here's the Easter Boozy Bunny Brunch. Let me hop back to the Easter kid-friendly egg hunt just so you guys can see that graphic there. Looking great. And now, Easter Boozy Bunny Brunch. This is for the adults. Celebrate Easter with close friends and loved ones with brunch, Deep Eddy beverages, and giveaways, including a free night stay at Catbird, the Catbird Hotel. I don't even know where that is, but this event is going to be at the Red Barber, 3770 Walnut Street. It's $55. That is going to be including your brunch and a frosé. You get a brunch and a drink. You can also upgrade to a bubbles package, which I'm sure is going to be some mimosas, something like that. A little bit of breakfast champagne. As spring blossoms at the Red Barber, we are opening the season with chef-curated brunch bites, entertainment, including Easter egg hunt, and an array of prizes. So you do get an Easter egg hunt. I wonder if this is family friendly. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it's a boozy event, but is it
Maybe it's for the boozy
everybody's welcome? Or I should say
parents,
every bunny is welcome.
Oh my gosh.
I think we need to just
This is-
normalize having Easter egg hunts like as an adult. Like that's not just a child's activity.
Yeah, I think it doesn't say anything about family or kids. I bet this is for the people who got like babies. You know what I'm saying? Like we're bringing
That's perfect.
stroller kids, maybe like just, furniture surfers, like kids just starting to walk. The other one was for like your maybe 4 to like 10-year-olds. This seems like your 0 to 3s. Those types
That's
of families
perfect.
hit this one up because those parents need a
Perfect.
drink. Their kid is not old enough yet to have fun at the Easter egg hunt. And this one is like parents get to have their Easter egg hunt and their drinks. Um, so I bet they're not going to stop you if you're bringing in your stroller child to this one. So yeah, there's Easter Boozy Bunny Brunch Saturday. Oh yeah, it's on Saturday, so you're not even having to compete with the Sunday Easter activities. Saturday at 10 a.m. Toulouse is making sure that these people walking by aren't messing with us.
Yeah, he's guarding the office, and he's also saying like you should come to our Easter celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Seriously.
He likes to host.
He does.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and last one, we are going to go to the complete opposite side of the spectrum. Absolutely not family friendly. But I feel like we have to include this for anybody who's not, on the normal Easter track, and that's okay too. So if you're not, you should check out Sacrilegious Sunday Easter Mass at the Creepatorium. Okay, so this is an event. It looks like it's like $45. The Creepatorium is presenting an unholy day of debauchery. Okay, now this is not family friendly. Do not bring kids
The
of
picture,
any
the
age.
picture does not look family friendly. What are they
No.
doing there? Some
No, I read through it. Trust me. I think so. First of all, it's like a burlesque thing,
Okay.
first and foremost. So that's one of the most unfamily friendly things. But let me just read the description, just so everyone can know what's going on. This is an event of desecration and debauchery, one where you can experience church like never before, with sin and skin. With ritualistic performances by the Consensual Circus, this event is inspired by traditional Easter Mass, but with our own obscene twist. So, follow Mass, all heathens will be invited to, after the Mass, or after the performance, all heathens will be invited to dive deep with multiple interactive workshops, educational classes, and creative stations, each designed to invoke different elements and will cover a wide variety of topics to be announced soon. It's in a Denver's horror shop, Scream and Sugar Coffee Co. So this is going to be scary. This is something that you guys should hear to know what it's about. Schedule's jam-packed with activities all day, including a special blasphemy performance, local metal go-go burlesque show. That is a sacrilegious celebration of butts and heavy music. With a unique and interactive show design. Yeah.
I want to hit all of them. I want to do
I know.
You want to hit all the butts, Troy?
I want to do the boozy. No, I want to do the boozy bunny brunch. I want to do the sacrilegious Sunday Easter. I want to do the egg hunt at Riley's.
Yeah.
I want to do, what was the other one for the 0 to 4 age?
That is the Easter egg hunt party.
I want to do that. I want to get all this stuff in this weekend.
Yeah, I think that you could probably hit the Easter egg hunt party and Riley's and then go to Sacrilegious Sunday afterwards.
Nice.
Last thing, just to wrap it all up, be you a demon, a deviant, or just an unholy human, join us for an Easter Sunday you won't soon forget. So.
I love it.
Wow, it looks like actually, you know what? You have more time than just Sunday. Or does it? Oh, wait. So actually, this is just a different tiered ticket prices. The event is on Sunday, March 31st. So right now, if you get your tickets, it is going to be $66.66. Okay.
Classic.
There's VIP tickets, early bird tickets, but we've missed all those. So check that out if you are more of a sinner this Easter. All right. And that's what I've got.
Nice. We got the full spectrum of activities.
That's what
I
I
love
was
this.
saying. Yeah, I felt bad, only including the family-friendly stuff because not everyone's got families, and maybe somebody wants to have some fun and do some sinning this Easter. Maybe they're not too deep in the Easter game.
Yeah,
So
we hit every corner every corner of the possible things to do this weekend, upcoming weekend. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Riley, do you have any themed ones that you want to bring forward?
I do. I really appreciated your Easter spectrum, though, Tom.
Of
Much like a
course.
dyed egg, there were many different um, options.
Mm,
Thank you.
Yes.
I do.
yes.
I do have a really important question though. Like growing up, like what was your stance on the Easter Bunny? Like, were you pro
Hmm.
Easter Bunny? Like when the guy was walking around in the bunny costume, like did it freak you out, or were you like on board?
I think that I was pretty accepting. There may have been like one year, like that first year, where I was scared of it, but there's definitely some old photos of me and the Easter Bunny chilling. Really creepy. I
I,
have this one Polaroid actually. Sorry, Troy, real quick. I have this one Polaroid where it is the creepiest Easter Bunny. It looks like they got it from like a horror place, but just didn't have another Easter Bunny costume, and it was at like a church. I don't know how this happened, but it was just unnecessarily a creepy Easter Bunny. And there's a photo of me next to him smiling, whatever. It's the Easter Bunny. But once you look back on it, it is creepy.
yeah, I've seen some horrific like old Easter pictures.
Right?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I never like, I don't remember. I think I had pictures with the Easter Bunny at the mall when I was really little. I don't really remember that, but do remember like during the Easter egg hunt, like your parents would tell you to go hide in the room, the Easter Bunny's here. And I'd always want to see him. I'd be like peeking, trying to find them, but I never was able to find him.
Mm.
Oh, he was a good
Yeah.
hider
Yeah.
at your
Yeah.
house. Did you
Did
guys
your,
ever
did
like
your,
lose eggs or anything? Was that
Yes, we've lost eggs. I was just thinking about that.
you
Um,
find him years later with like rotten chocolate in him?
well, we were losing like hard boiled eggs because when in the so we would do like the plastic egg Easter egg hunt. That's for sure. That's fine. And if you lose one of those, it's okay. But before Easter Sunday, we would like dye the real like hard boiled eggs, like do some egg dyeing, and then those would be the ones that my parents would hide like for Easter morning. And then in order for you to like get your Easter basket, you had to like reassemble your 6 or 12 eggs, whatever it was. And every every other year or so, there would just be like one egg that goes unfound. I think one was in like my dad's like work boots or like one of my brother's like snow boots. So
Ooh.
it's it's springtime. He doesn't need his snow boots anymore for the season, and then just like a couple weeks to like a month later, just getting this hard boiled rotting egg smell.
Oh.
And it's like, what
So
is that smell in the closet?
I never understood like, come on, man, like you hid the egg. How do you gotta remember where you put all the eggs?
Does my
right?
you gotta it's just the parents, they sometimes forget where all the eggs are, and you might
They're
think that
slacking off.
you found all of them, but actually that one bonus egg got forgotten until um, the smell brought it back out, and then you're like, what could this smell possibly be? And once you find it, you're like, oh, it's a friggin' Easter egg.
I
Yeah,
like the
that's
like element of danger there is with using actual eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you
Yeah.
forget or miscount, you're just asking for trouble, right? We never used real eggs. My parents were like, it's not in the cards. I don't know. Did your parents
yeah.
use real eggs, Troy?
We dyed real eggs, but never hid real eggs. No, because yeah, the repercussions from that are bad if you don't find them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, rotten hard-boiled egg in a work boot. That's about as bad as it can get right there.
Yeah, it smelled horrible.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ever worried about having stinky feet, just throw an egg in there and let it rot because no one will be concerned about if your feet stink at that point.
No,
You know.
that's what we thought. We were like, whose feet smell so bad that the whole closet smells?
Oh my God. Wow.
Uh, that's
That's
awesome.
rough. That's rough.
Nice. So
Um,
Riley, what's
yeah.
going on?
Yeah, so the event that looked fun to me was the 5280 brunch event. And I think this kind of sits in the one area of events that Tom didn't hit, and it's not the sinners, but the people who probably don't have kids.
Mm.
And it is a event where you indulge your taste buds. It is an all-inclusive sweet and savory menu from area brunch restaurants, and there's 12 really big Denver restaurants that are all participating, including
Wow.
my personal favorite, Denver Biscuit Co., the Urban Egg, Snooze.
Wow.
I know. And a lot of these places you can never get there without getting a reservation. You got to stand in line for brunch, which I hate. So it's little bite-size options from all of these restaurants and some cocktails. And then my favorite thing, the Build Your Own Bloody Mary bar.
Nice.
So I don't know about you guys, but I think if you're drinking in the morning, like it shouldn't be like sweet. I think it should be like you should be punished a little bit for like day drinking at 10. That's why I like a Bloody Mary. Like it's spicy and like it's more of a punch in the face instead of like a sweet kiss. You know, I'm like, I'm going to regret this at 2 p.m. So I might as well start now with something spicy.
Absolutely.
Very
This looks
nice.
amazing. The food on here looks incredible. You get chilaquiles, biscuit chicken sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
I like they have everything here. Breakfast burritos, uh, peanut
Yeah.
butter toast, crepes, like
So
literally anything you can think of. Wonton soup. This is incredible.
definitely send me the link for this one because I want to see.
I know. I don't know how much tickets are, but it is at the ballpark in downtown, right across from the baseball stadium.
Nice.
So, yeah, for anybody who's interested, check out the 5280 brunch.
That's a good one to have in there because the other ones were either family friendly or Satan friendly. So this is a really good interim to that. Cool.
Look what a split lip. This one looks good. Hot chicken sandwich from Split Lip. That looks like it's a place participating.
Oh my gosh, that looks good.
I've not been to Split Lip, but if we can get a hot chicken sandwich for brunch, that's sounding like a place I need to go to sooner rather than later.
Tom's a big hot chicken sandwich place. There was a place by our old office that made hot chicken, and Tom went in and tried to order like the hottest chicken, and they like refused to serve it to him.
Yeah, they were like discriminating against me for my chicken eating abilities, my spice tolerance, and she like
Why have it on the menu?
she wouldn't let me get it. It was, I think we've talked about this before, but like that place is out of business now, so I'm not surprised. Whatever. I went in, I wanted the
sense.
challenge sandwich because generally for like chicken places and stuff too, I can handle their challenges decently well. It's when we're getting to like a more Asian spice challenge where it can get me when they want it to be really hot, like a Thai food or Vietnamese food or something like that, and they make it really hot. That is the biggest challenge for me. But usually like these chicken places around here, like Dave's Hot Chicken or like that kind of stuff, like they're usually not that bad. I mean, I'm in pain. Like I don't want it that much or I'm not enjoying it that much, but I do think that's fun and they do have some good flavors too.
I did the Dave's Hot Chicken one. That's like the one where you sign the waiver, right?
Yeah.
They like make you sign a
I
waiver.
think you have to sign something.
And it wasn't that hot. It's just like not enjoyable. Like it's not like
No.
edible. Like it just hurts your stomach. It's not even like that spicy.
That's what I like to find. There's one that's like in like a grunge bar, Riley, on like South Broadway, Music City Hot Chicken.
Okay.
I like theirs because their hottest one, like I'm seeking out the hot challenge that also has good flavor. Like that's why I like it. And like I'll deal with the heat, but I want to find like the good tasting heat. And the Music City one is pretty good. I'll give them a shout out.
Right. Like that's when it sucks. When it's just hot for the sake of being hot and
Hot
it like
and
doesn't even taste
bad.
good.
No, that's gross.
Yeah, you're like, why am I eating battery acid? Like why am I paying to eat battery acid? This is so dumb.
We don't need that.
No. No. We should do a hot wing challenge on What's Good Denver.
I'm down.
Or a hot chicken challenge.
That's a great idea.
We'll just go through the show while doing the hot ones roster.
Yeah. Ask really hard hitting questions.
Mm-hmm. That would be great. Well, I think that might be
Yeah, that's a
all.
must.
Yes, I think that might be all we got for you guys this week. Um, we talked about our highlights. We talked about our normal events. We talked about our Easter events. Let's give a special thank you shout out to Riley for joining us, filling in for Ryan this week. He's got spring break with the kids this week, so he is off, but he'll be back with us next week, and we'll have Riley back again soon as well. You can follow What's Good Denver on all the classic channels, just as the name states, What's Good Denver. Also, make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcast, Spotify. That's what helps us a lot. Our sponsor, again, was Kickcaster. Kickcaster's booking your podcast interviews. Head to kickcaster.com and check them out as well. All right. That's what we got for you guys.
That's a wrap.
Later, guys.
Later.
See